Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at some beers. The beers are back behind me. Yeah, so first and foremost, from Trou de Diable, this is Mactavish. It's a Pale Ale American. It is 5% alcohol, and it says in memoriam. So I don't know what this is in memoriam of. Just trying to, it's all in French, and you'd expect that. It is a Quebec brewery. Contains barley and gluten. See, and that's the thing that confuses me, right? So, yes, it's a French brewery, and yes, Quebec considers itself Quebec considers itself a nation within a nation, and so they can do whatever they want. Like, say, outside of Quebec, you need English and French, but in Quebec, you only need French. But what's weird to me is, like, the whole little story's in French. Then it has the allergen alerts in French, and then it has the allergen alerts in English, which is just weird to me. Why wouldn't you just... But whatever. It's talking about spring of 2008. Okay, I get kind of the gist of what's going on back there. I was really good in French when I took it. I was going to go for a bilingual certificate when I was in high school. And after grade 11, I just stopped caring. And then I lived in Ontario until I was 37. So from the age of 17 to 37, I never used French at all, and I've lost pretty much all of it. I get the gist of a lot of things. When I get my RAMQ stuff and stuff like that and my Revenue Quebec stuff all in French, I can pretty much figure out what they want, but I can't understand it word for word. Murky color. Murky, like, brassy color. The head was bright white. It's got that piney, floral, somewhat malty, somewhat sourdoughy like scent to it. Cheers, let's try it. I gotta trim this and I gotta trim this. This is getting too long. It's going up my nose every once in a while. And this just isn't the same length as the rest of the beard, and I don't like that. Because when I shaved, I'm not allowed to shave all my facial hair, so the last time I shaved down, I left a goat, and now the goat is longer than the rest. And yeah. Cheers. It's not a bad pale ale. Usually when you say American pale ale, especially when you're an American pale ale that was brewed in Quebec, because a lot of Canada doesn't get a lot of the Quebec brewery stuff outside of Quebec. Quebec's pretty big on their IPAs, and they do them fairly well. And when I say fairly well, I mean fairly well stylistically, which means a lot of them I don't really like. This one is a solid little beer. Medium mouthfeel. What the hell was that? Solid breadiness. Solid pininess. Slight little bit of citrus fruit. Slight little bit of floral notes. And again, when I see an American pale ale, I think I'm going to be getting that overly sweet caffeine pill bitterness type of beer. This is more like an IPA than a American Pale Ale to me. Other than really the look and the ABV. This is a solid drinker. I mean, I really like this beer. I could almost see this beer being a slightly hoppier Scotch ale type of thing, like it's Scottish export. It's got that breadiness, it's got that bitterness, it's got that slightly dirty earthiness, and then it has the pine and the floral and the citrus. Very easy drinking beer. 7.25 out of 10. I would buy that again. Cheers, guys.